Well, hey there. My name is Travis, and this is Travis Does Kayak Fishing. I'm also the tournament director for a Year 1 club in South Carolina. Our name is SC Yak, and our goal is to have a club with as few restrictions as possible while keeping the playing field absolutely competitive and fair, but letting people fish the way they want to fish. That is a great thing to me, and people have really responded well. We've got some high quality anglers that have signed up, and everything's been going great. We've been able to pay out $1,100 to our winners on 3 separate occasions out of 5 events. The other ones were like $949 and I think $745 at our lowest. So we're paying out big numbers. One of our winners took home like $1,500 plus because he entered the side pots big bass, absolutely mopped it up. All that to say, we're still a small club. We're grassroots, we're year ones, and that means we're likely to find bad actors who want to test a smaller club that they think maybe is easier to get by on. And we've got a story like that here. So June 7th was our joint event with Lake Murray Kayak Fishing, a very reputable club here in South Carolina. It's one of those monthly clubs that meets up at a ramp. They handle money at the ramp. They show up with their geographic information turned on so you can see where their fish were caught at, and they check them all at the ramp. Everything's very small, very grassroots, community driven. A beautiful type of event. Pretty much, I think, where most people start competitive fishing, something like that. Now, just because it's a good club doesn't mean it's free of bad actors, and that won't blend over to other clubs as well. So this joint event kicks off. We launch at 6, lines are in. This gentleman submits a fish to me that's disqualified because the fish is missing just from the eye over to the leaderboard, so I can't see the contact with the board. Throughout the day, he submitted this fish 2 more times. And while that's kind of annoying as a TD because I'm sending notes, I'm messaging, telling him what the deal is, he keeps wasting my time. But that's not the big foul here. This is my first year as a TD, and I found a guy cheating in one of the most blatant and aggressively obvious ways that you'll ever see in your life. A living fish has certain characteristics that are unmistakable. The tail fin, the fins around the anal fin, they may have some slight discoloration at the tip as it thins out, but you're not going to see transparent tail fins on live bass. It just won't happen. You're not going to see bass that are so severely discolored in clear, warm water where they look pale and they look like they've been contained somewhere and stressed with red edges around and red everywhere. The eyes are lifeless. You can confirm this pretty easily with any experience with a live fish versus a dead fish. When I confronted this individual through Messenger, let me back up. Yesterday, we knew the fish looked funky, but we weren't going to stop the presentation for somebody who didn't place, and that's the kicker. The cheater's fish were 3 dink fish. They wouldn't help at all other than his club's AOI standings. So his AOI standings overwrote his common sense and logic. So he submits these 3 fish throughout the day that we know look funky. He declines to come to the presentation where I want to talk to him outside about it and get his side before I go just assuming and see if he'll just tell me the details about how he caught them, where he caught them, see what I could get out of him information-wise. He declined to show up. So that night I went home, I verified before I started doing payouts because that's what you should do. You can accept fish during the event and then verify later. Now, had he been placing, it would have had to be addressed right then and there. But he wasn't. He wasn't anywhere near. So when I finally did get a hold of the guy, he told me that he had actually found the fish. So the next day, I confirmed with a couple of people, some experts who know about dead fish, people that have managed fish their entire life, other tournament directors. We got unanimous all the way around confirmation that these fish are deader than a doornail. Unmistakable, no way around it. I contact the individual and I tell him that, hey man, these fish in your photographs look dead. And he laughed at me. I told him not to laugh, that I wasn't playing. I just needed to know, were those fish dead and he brought them to the lake, or did he find them at the lake dead and try and pass them off? He told me it was the latter. And at that point, he was banned from the club. He was stripped. He messaged me to apologize, and I let him know that it's unacceptable that you tried to steal from everybody here. Whether you placed or not, the attempt to cheat and defraud us was there. So, Mr. Hensley is barred from SC Yak. I'm not going to throw his first name out. You can find that guy if you want. But the bottom line is, my first year as a tournament director, I didn't think I'd actually have anybody cheat. I'm a small club. It's a bunch of local guys. And to me, I'm going to be real honest with you. To me, the thought of cheating in an event and then showing up at a boat ramp anywhere with any of these people that I was competing against would scare the living hell out of me. There's no way I could do it. You got to be really bold to steal from some of these guys and think you're going to show up. His history the year before with his home club, he wasn't catching a lot of fish. Periodically, he would have like one at the weigh-in. This year, he has cashed multiple checks. And as we're looking back at the photos that were submitted and used, those fish are also dead. This guy's a notorious cheater. If you want to learn more about cheaters and how we catch them and this situation, it is on our website, www.scyak.com. Under the others, we have what's called the Brady List, where we actually do set these guys out. I don't want to do it on YouTube, but we need to inform each other of the cheaters. We can't stifle our mouth. When somebody's cheating competitively, you have to say something, because what will happen is he'll move from one place to the other, trying to get over. So I have communicated to every reputable club in the area that has a presence, and this guy so much has tries to enter, he's kicked out. Most of them have already contacted him. He has also been contacted by local bait makers. He is not allowed to even buy the baits. This is the consequences of cheating, and if you come to fish my club, we welcome you with open arms. You can come, you can cast, you compete, but you damn sure won't be cheating. You may think you get away with it, but it won't go unnoticed. There's too many eyes on it. The leaderboards come back on. Everybody sees the fish. If I see a fish and it looks funny, unless you're in the money, I'm not going to immediately cause a scene. But rest assured, cheating doesn't go unpunished in SCYAK. Now, it's my first year as a tournament director, and it happened to me. So I want to encourage you guys, always check the location information, the date submitted, check the size, validate it's right, check if they're connecting the leaderboard, make sure fingers are under the gills, wherever your rules are there, and then look close at the fish. Is it transparent on the fins? Has it been mutilated? Does it look dead? Is there a lot of red in a time of year where you know it's post-spawn and there shouldn't be that much stress? If so, investigate it. Reach out to, a marine biologist. It's actually not as hard to find as you would think. There's tons of Facebook groups you can go to and just throw it out there. Get into those, especially if you're into fishing. You need to join a marine biology Facebook group so you can ask questions and find out when these situations come up. That's my advice to you, and it's what I've done moving forward as a year one tournament director. But yeah, don't cheat with SC Yak. We're not kidding. Thanks, y'all. Bye.